everybody, welcome back. We're back at Alma. I am in the process of getting used to the new Moza steering wheel that I have. Fantastic wheel for ATS. We don't have any settings yet for it for Farm Sim, so I'm kind of like messing with the settings myself. So with the inertia and everything, so it's going to take me a little while. I do have another wheel on the way. That probably won't be here until next week sometime. I'm using the trucking wheel right now, and I'm sorry guys, but this whole thing, the direct drive system and everything from Moza is fantastic. I could not be happier. So when I was using it for ATS, that thing is so realistic, so lifelike. Everything that I'm doing right now is off of the Thrustmaster SimTask stick, the farm stick. So I'm using that now. Well, I've had it for a while. I have to make some adjustments. I've got to slide it back a little bit. But other than that, I'm still kind of getting used to it. So once I get the new wheel, I'll be able to program that wheel just for Farming Simulator and for iRacing. But let's get back to the farm. We got to finish this field. We are planting wheat right now. Getting back to it. If you guys haven't done so already, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. That does just help with the algorithms. I do not get anything out of it. And when I talk about the Moza system, I am not sponsored by anybody. I just want to make that clear. Let's go ahead. We'll get this field finished. I do want to, well, I've got the time right now at 5, so it's 10 in the morning. All right. Well, I'm going to jump in the sprayer. I do have some herbicide that I need to definitely apply to the field here. I guess I have to get up a lot closer in order to get inside. There we go. Alright. We'll go ahead. We're just going to head across the street. We got that bean field here that I want to make sure that I do spray for weeds before it gets ready to be harvested. This will be the final time that I put any kind of herbicide on here just to kill these weeds off. And I'm not too sure if I'm going to try to do another round of spraying or not with fertilizer, but we'll just play that by ear, I suppose. This is one of my biggest fields here. It's just right across the street. Did end up buying this field from a farmer, so we'll go ahead and unfold everything here. Yeah, there's an awful lot of damage in this field. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's hail. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'll finish this field off for everybody. I don't want to bore you guys. I'm not going to have like a super long episode, but I'm just going to try to do the best I can to try to make sure everything gets done. So I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Now we finished that one field up. I came over here to do a little bit of spraying over here, just to kind of do a little bit of, I guess, pre-maintenance for weeds, because once you spray it earlier, the chances of you having a lot of weeds are a lot less. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Once we're done with this field, I will, oh, deer out there already. Once we're done with this field, I'll probably change over to fertilizer. I might actually go back behind me, those other fields that I did harvest already, and I'll spray those for weeds real quick too. I just want to make sure that I'm trying to utilize the sprayer before I have to go ahead and clean it out before I put the fertilizer in there. That's what the plan is so far today, is we'll go ahead and we'll do this, head over there, do that other field. I would like to spray some fertilizer in this other field over here. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get another harvest out of that field or not, but I guess it's not going to really hurt too much. So I'm really looking forward to precision farming, like I said last time. The reason why is because I really want to make sure that I get good coverage with everything, and I don't want to have to keep overlapping everything, which is very costly because herbicide is not cheap. So normally the sprayer would shut off here, but it's not going to because it doesn't recognize that I sprayed anything yet. See, because I can turn the map on here and it would be red or green showing that I sprayed it, and of course nothing. So, but we're pretty much done with this one. I'm going to see if there's any contracts or anything that we can get into in the process here. That should pretty much help us make a little bit of money, and I do have to check the eggs too. I'm going to fold this up and move into that other field, because you can see that other field's got an awful lot of weeds growing in it already. By the time I'm done folding it, there we go. Yeah, see, there's an awful lot of withered crops here because couldn't get the crops out of the ground fast enough. Not me, but the other farmers out here. They were definitely struggling. This field's already got lime in it. Just want to spray for weeds, and then we'll worry about the fertilizer a little bit later. This field is going to be a bean field next year, and then it'll be a corn field. Alright, let me finish this up, and that'll be done. We'll be done spraying, and we'll go and check on our cattle real quick, make sure everybody is good, and I'll be right back. Yeah, good morning. I'm just going to put some equipment away right now. Just see about getting this stuff out of the way, because I want to cut the grass here. I've got the bat wing mowers already out, but I want to cut everything up while I can. Try to get some of this equipment put away. I don't need it right now anyway, so I might as well get it out of my way here. I'm just going to put this over on the side of the barn. No sense in bringing it inside right now, especially if I'm probably going to be using it again. Yeah, this is a good spot. Let's go ahead and leave this here. Well, let's see how this thing works. I would assume it should work pretty good, but never assume anything. Yeah, seems to be doing all right so far. Not trying to bale anything or anything. I'm just trying to cut some of this stuff so that I can get the yard to look a little bit better here. Try to see what I might do with this area a little bit later on. I might want to lift the deck a little bit because it is cutting a little bit low. Alright, I adjusted the depth on it. It's going to do a little bit more of like a mulching kind of a thing right now instead of cutting it down to bare bones here. Whew. Got a bunch of rocks here. That'll ruin some blades. Again, just trying to make the property look a little bit better, that's all. I'm not going to be doing no 100 miles an hour here either. About 9 miles an hour is pretty good. Might as well do all this now while it's nice and foggy, and I can't do anything anyway. So I'll probably end up seeing if there's any contracts out there once we're done mowing. See if we can make a little extra cash here. If you guys have not already gone over to the Facebook page, you're more than welcome to do so. It's the same thing, Midwest Farmer on Facebook. I do the best I can to keep you guys updated with everything that's coming out in the world of farm soon. You know, I'm not quite as good at it as DJ is, but I do try to keep you guys informed. A lot of times I get stuff out before some of the other guys do. I do my very best to make sure that you guys are informed with everything, updates on maps, and if you guys would like to see me do some more map reviews, I could do that for you. I'm going to keep going with this. Just want to do a little bit more work around here. Things working really well. I do like this batwing mower. Got some pretty good animations to it. This one does have a fan on top of it to keep all the trash from piling up on the mower there. I don't think I'll be cutting all the way around here, but I just want to get, you know, by the roads and stuff all cleaned up, and that's all. My cornfields have turned. So I guess I won't be doing any contracts. I guess that we're going to be starting some harvest. So I'll have to run to the shop, and I did not know that the corn was going to be ready to go yet. Well, surprise, surprise. There we go. Alright, well, I guess you guys know what I'll be doing next. Well, that took an awful lot longer than I thought it was going to. But we got most of it done. So that's good enough for right now anyway. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but the mower did a good job. So I'm happy with the job that the mower did. Let's go jump in the combine here and start opening up these fields. I want to at least get that started today before the day gets on too much, gets away from me, which it pretty much already has. I'm going to have to move the disc now because that's in the way. Alright, well, let's go get these fields opened up here. We're just going to start in this field right here, right next to the farm. Let's go ahead and we'll cut in here. See how the gleaner does. Yeah, here goes nothing. Alright, corn harvest has begun. Seems to be doing pretty well so far. Hopefully we have some pretty decent yields here. Alright, well, it's gotten a little bit dark since the last time I've seen you guys. A couple other changes have been made. We're still working, so we're going to work for a few more hours yet. And hopefully we'll be able to get some of this field done. We've had a couple breakdowns with the combine, but we're back up and running again. Now it is the, we call it the silver cedar for a reason, and this would pretty much be the reason, is that we were losing a whole lot of crops out the back. So it took us a while. We had to have the dealer come out, help us go over this combine, because this combine was purchased as a used unit, and it's just there's a reason why it's a used unit and why nobody kept it. But I think we got it dialed in right now. We'll go ahead and we'll keep trucking along through the night to try to get as much done as we possibly can. It's kind of hard to do pictures or videos or anything like that right now, just because it's dark out. So I will definitely try to keep everybody updated here, and I'll chat with you in a few. Well, it's another day, unfortunately. We were plagued with more problems again last night, so we're back up and running again this morning. It's 7 a.m. Still trying to get this combine to work right, you know, and we had the mechanics come out again late last night and try to work on it. The gleaner is just, she's got some problems, that's for sure, but we'll keep on going with it. I mean, I can't just sit there and keep jumping around and buying equipment all the time and hoping that they work all right. Seems like the older equipment's running better than the newer stuff. The 8650 here, this one just had a rebuilt motor put in it, and it was repowered. Still got a lot of work to do left on it. I still have some lights and stuff to work on the inside, but at least now I know that it's running good, and it's running a lot better than that combine is right now, that's for sure. Yeah, I figured while I could, I was going to come and check on the cattle this morning. So I'm going to head over and check the other barn real quick here, make sure that everybody's doing okay. All the heifers and stuff are doing pretty good over here right now, so everybody's still at 100%. Everybody's got food. I tell you what though, that feeding robot really seems to help quite a bit though. I mean, it really does. So far so good. Combine is, knock on wood, running at the moment. I guess we'll find out in a little while if that's going to hold true for the day, because I would really like to be able to get that field done today. Let's go see what the ladies have going on over here. Everybody's got plenty of food, I believe. We're going to have to give them some food here. So I'll tell you what, why don't we head over, grab the Magnum, and give these girls a little bit of food. Alright, let's go and give the girls a little bit of silage here. I'm still debating on whether or not if I want to do any sheep or not. It's possible. We'll see. I gotta go and check on the chickens too. Make sure that they're doing alright. And I don't know why it wants me to dump the silage there. Not really too sure why it wants to do that, but we'll bring this in here and do it the right way. Put the little calf down there, taking a little bit of a break. That's pretty good. We'll go back and that should probably be enough for them for the day, at least, I would think. Take this back and see about getting it filled back up again, but I want to cruise over and take a look and see how the chickens are doing over here first before I do all that stuff. Yeah, looks like we got at least one full pallet of eggs. So we'll just let that go for a little bit. I don't know why. I don't remember unfolding that disc. Maybe I did. Oh yeah, that's right. We had some hydraulic work that we needed to have done to that thing, so that's where we stand on that one. Come over here, and we did have the silo was full. Well, it was running anyway. so I should be able to fill up again. Alright. Yeah, we got 339,000 liters in there, so we're good for silage, hopefully, for a while. We'll shut this one off, and we'll head back to the tractor to see if the combine needs to be unloaded. Well, we're back to unloading again. Go ahead, we'll unload the grain cart here. We're getting a lot of stuff done. It's just taking a little bit longer just because of the combine's breakdowns and everything. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to really figure out what I want to do with this combine, because I don't know if this is something that I want to keep doing or not. We've had the dealer out here twice now, and we're not even done with one field, so I'm starting to feel like Brown Family Farms here, because we never seem to quite keep these gleaners going. Not too sure what the deal is, but it's getting to be a little bit annoying that I have to constantly keep calling these guys out here, and it's gonna become real costly. Right now the dealer is giving me 30 days for repairs and stuff, and I don't know. I got basically 1 month here to see if we can keep this combine together, so I guess only time's gonna tell what we'll be able to do with it. But I mean, there's really no other combines even out there right now, because everybody is using everything for harvest right now, and I don't even know what to do at this point. So I was having a bit of a problem with some of the mods and stuff, but I'm figuring out that there was a mod conflict that's been giving me some issues. Hopefully that is corrected now. I'm not too sure, but I guess we'll find that out too. Figured I'd jump in the combine for a little bit here, just to kind of relieve my wife, give her a chance to go back up to the house and to make some dinner. We got lunch coming up here, and I'm starting to get kind of hungry, and I know that she is, because she's starting to get that hangry kind of a thing going there, where you say hi to her and she gets mad at you. So, ain't love grand. But I figured I'd jump in the combine for a little while, just to see how everything was going. I know it was nothing that she did, but yeah, it's just, the combine's just wore out. She's tired. They did a lot of stuff to it. Sickle bar is going to need to be replaced on it. We got a few chains that need to be replaced on it. They replaced the belts last night as we burned the belt off. We're going to have to go through the feeder house real good this year. The dealer went through it, but apparently they missed some stuff. The header seems to be working pretty good so far, knock on wood, now that I just jinxed myself. Oh yeah, she's doing pretty good right now. Let's see if we can get through a day. Yep. Finally unloading this one again. So right now what I'm planning is, I just checked market prices and stuff. Everything is going to go into the bins right now. Corn prices right now are at their lowest, of course, so we don't have any contracts or anything as far as that goes. So I'm going to throw everything in the bins that I can. We'll save it for when there's a better price. I could take a look again real quick here and see, but yeah, corn is pretty low right now. So it's not like it's really low. It's, you're talking like $6 a bushel, but it's still at the same time. Let's see, what do we have for eggs here? Eggs. Let's look for the eggs. For eggs. Eggs, yeah. Eggs are going to be a big money maker for us. So what I'll do is hold on to them, maybe sell them for the bakery. Bakery seems to be the, well, going to Marshall. The train going to Marshall right now is the big one. So if I were to do some flour or something like that, if I were to take the stuff to the dryer, dried corn, January is when dried corn is going to sell the most. So I guess we'll just kind of figure that out as we go. But for right now, I don't own anything else other than what I have at the farm here. I don't own the dryer. I don't own any of that stuff. So that's all just baby steps. You know, this is still our first year. Right now, I just want to get our crops out of the ground and make sure that our other crops are doing well. So I'm trying to make sure that everything, the moisture in the crops is where it needs to be so that I get a better yield out of it, because my crop yields and stuff are horrible right now. Alright, well, we're going to go and do a little bit of a cultivating contract here. I got the hydraulics fixed on the disc. I'm going to head over there and help out one of my neighbors. He's going to pay me a pretty good chunk of change to head over there and do this for him. So I figure while we're doing all the harvesting and stuff, I might as well try to make a little bit more cash. I did end up selling one of the tractors. I do need to get a flatbed trailer still, and I do want to head into town and pick up some more seed and some fertilizer. So that's something that I want to do. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get into that all today or not, but should at least be able to get quite a bit of stuff done today. I know we're kind of all over the map right now, but right now we're just trying to help a neighbor out, and in the process make a little bit of cash. Finally made it over to the field, and everything seems to be going so good. So far so good anyway. We'll just have to see what happens. I do like helping the neighbors out and stuff, and you know, he's willing to help pay for some stuff with the equipment, so I'm okay with that. As long as he pays for wear and tear and the fuel, and I make a little bit of money, I'm alright with that. Won't take too long to do this little field here, but he's down a tractor, so his other tractors are a little bit too small, so he is not going to be able to help out at all. So I'm going to do everything I can to help him out. I think he's got another field that he needs me to do too, but I'll have to see how that goes. I do have my fields that I still have to worry about, but like I was saying, you know, if I can help him out, I will. Alright, well, the tractor is giving me a lot of problems here. It does not want to stay in gear. I don't really know what the deal is here, but this thing is really struggling right now. I'm having such a hard time trying to keep it in gear. I don't really understand what the deal is, but you know, we just had this thing fixed. I don't know if the clutch is going out on this thing. I don't know if the hydraulics, if I'm losing the line. I don't know what's going on, but I don't see any oil anywhere. I really hope that we don't have to pull this machine apart again. You know, just when I thought everything was alright, you know. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand it. It's even on the downside of the hills that I'm having the most problems. It's like the clutch is slipping. Yeah, I'll get down to the bottom side of the hill here, and I'll start having nothing but a bunch of problems again. I don't know if the linkage is going. I'm not sure. Hold on. See? It's really struggling here. It'll stay in gear, and then all of a sudden it'll just pop out again. So we finished this field up. I don't know what the deal is, but for right now, I mean, it stayed in gear that time. Well, maybe I just have to keep it in second for right now. I really don't want to go and dump a bunch of cash into this thing right now. And I love the older equipment, but man, and it's going to be a lot cheaper than fixing one of the other ones. But let me collect my money from him. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll unload the combine here. Then I'm going to have to unload the truck because this will fill the truck up. Jump inside the cab a little bit here where it's not quite so noisy. It just hums a little bit more. I got a bunch of stuff here that I'm going to have to clean up, but we'll come back for all of that later. Sound guard cab is just imagine how loud it would be without this cab. Yeah, it's no great mystery that I do like the older style equipment. I'll get into some of the other stuff. You know, I'll go back to Monteith and do the row crop stuff, and I'll use the other equipment for that. I've got the row crop planter and everything from Squatch. So I'll park this up here, and then I want to get back and start with my discing again. Alright everybody, well, we have finished this field finally. We're going to go ahead and call this an episode. We're going to call it quits. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask me. Once again, please do me a huge favor and like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Channel members, there will be a video coming out just for you, so be on the lookout for that if you haven't already seen it. But thanks again for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you all again soon. Have a good one. Thanks again for watching.